Hi guys. Okay, I just woke up from a nap, which is why it looks like I just woke up from a nap. Here's the thing. I woke up with this insane urge to talk about karma. Now, it's weird because my stance has changed so much drastically over the last couple months with karma, okay? I definitely do not believe in karma anymore, and I used to. Now, I know what you're thinking. In my readings, I talk about karma. That's because it is still my belief that a lot of my viewers have good karma, meaning they have accrued so much positivity in their life because they do no evil, see no evil, hear no evil kind of thing. They don't put bad intentions out into the universe. So my belief is that you have amazing things coming in. However, and I do still believe that in your reality, you are still creating people who believe that they have bad karma. Technically speaking, I also believe that people outside of me can experience karma. Now, I know what you're thinking. I just said I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it for myself anymore. I don't believe that I have to pay negative karma. I don't believe that I accrue negative karma. I don't believe that shit I do in a day ever accrues karma. I don't think that I'm touched by karma anymore. That is my belief. But I still do, technically, believe that people who have been in my life for a really long time harming me and harming others are going to, once they're leaving my life, be judged by the universe, which is really themselves. They're judging themselves, and that because they don't know the laws of assumption, because they don't know the laws of the universe yet, they are effectively being judged by karma of their own doing. But again, they believe in their own karma. I don't believe in it for them. Hence why everyone in my life I've always tried to rescue in some way, save them from that concept. Even as I was learning and going on, I would still try to make people remember, hey, you're God though. Speak life over yourself. Speak more positively. Let go of guilt, let go of shame, let go of all those low vibrational energies, emotions, whatever. And they didn't. The people that did not are going to, well, by my assumption and my association with them having seen what they've done and truly believing and assuming in my reality that they are going to experience karma, they will. I will not. You see, that I think is a very powerful rule in the law of assumption, is that you do create the rules. You create the rules. Those who are evil and do evil things believe that they deserve the karma because, well, they don't know any better yet. When they know better, they'll do better. When they learn through the same, karmic punishment that we all had to experience, which is pure suffering, right? When you hit your head against the wall enough times, you're going to eventually say, wait, this hurts and I don't fucking understand. Why am I being punished? Exactly. When you go within and you realize that you are God and you are the universe and you're punishing your damn self for all these fucking rules that we have, that we put on humanity, we put on society, don't wear this, don't talk like that, you're not allowed to love yourself if you look like this, and if you eat this, you should feel guilty, and if you do that to somebody, you should, fuck that. You are creator of your own reality. You are literally God. You are the universe encapsulated in a physical body. Literally you're God. You're God. So if you know that, why would you punish yourself? If you don't know that, you're already naturally punishing yourself. So this is why there's a great divide happening on the planet right now, and a lot of people are going from being in these really, really distorted religious families, religious upbringings, dogmatic practices, even in family, in family, at work, people are really, really wanting fucking liberation. They're wanting to free their thoughts, free their mind, and stop suffering. People want to stop suffering, but you have to ask yourself, who is it that's causing your pain and your suffering? You want to end suffering, but you don't know who's causing it yet. Most of us think it's this outside external deity, this guy in the sky who's sitting there with a white beard punishing your ass, sending hellfire from heaven. Nah, bitch, that's not how it works. First of all, you can't even tell me what that guy looks like. Second of all, you can't even tell me it's a guy. Third of all, I've never seen him, and nor have you. So who is God? You. And those who don't know that they are source energy. And if you don't know that you're source energy, you're not going to realize your divinity and your worth, and you're going to still think that you're on autopilot and shit's just happening to you. You will continue to blame karma. So as much as I don't believe that karma exists, in my reality, for me, I do believe it exists for the people that are working with me, clients, clientele, and my viewers, and their people. I think you have good karma. I'd like to think that everyone does. I'd like to think that you all have accrued so much good karma because you're just saints. You saints, honey. That's what I'd like to think. But then the people you're dealing with who have been assaulting you, harming you, narcissistic abuse, which is running rampant on the planet, honestly, like let's fucking talk about it. These narcissistic demons, bro, are going to face judgment. They are going to face karma in the end days. When I say end days, well, I guess that's what I mean. Whatever, another story for another day. Point is, again, that's my belief. It is my belief. It is simply a belief. You don't have to listen and you don't have to agree. I'm not here to make you do either of those things. I just want to talk out of my ass for 5 minutes. And if you listen, great. If you don't, that's okay. So the reason that I believe I don't get touched by karma is because I know I'm God. Even negative things that happen to me, I give it a meaning of good. I turn it around and I'm like, oh wow, that happened. Yeah, sure, it might look shitty, but it is birds before land. It is literally the process. I am drawing a blank because I'm still tired. I'm manifesting a transition out of something negative to something positive, and sometimes it looks a little worse than it. I don't believe anymore that I accrue bad karma. So even if I do something that I'm technically not supposed to do, like if I eat a cheeseburger, God forbid, I definitely do not punish myself. I definitely do not body shame. And I definitely do not sit here and convince others that, like, you have to eat rabbit food to reach nirvana. First of all, that would make me a hypocrite. Second of all, that's not true. That's not how you get to God. You don't get to God by following a whole bunch of fucking rules. And that's why, as a former Christian, Pentecostal, I believe that there are so many rules in the Old Testament. But it was actually implied metaphorically that those rules can never be had. They can't ever be kept. That's why there was a new covenant, a new testament, right? Because those rules are, they're outlandish. There's so many, and it's really indicative of societal rules, societal pressure on so many people to do certain things to get to God. No, you don't do anything to get to God. You are God. You are God. You have to remember that you are God. The only thing you really have to do is leave everything behind that makes you convinced you're not. So I just woke up from a dream, and in this dream, I was sitting at some table, and there was a very expressive millennial, I think, sitting next to me at the table, and I think their pronoun was them, I think, and they were experiencing a lot of judgment from their religious uncle who was sitting on the left of me. And I remember I was there as like a mediator, and I could feel this person's tension as they knew the truth that they were never going to be accepted in their family. But yet I was there to officially trigger them and be like, you need to do something, you need to say something, you need to say something, because you're suffering. This person is not suffering at all in the slightest because you're gay, or because you're extravagant, or because you choose what you choose. This uncle does not care. They are not in pain. You are in pain, and I am here to ease your pain and your suffering in my mind as a creator in my own reality in that dream. So the person to the right of me, I don't know, I don't know. I think it was actually more indicative of a metaphor of God, because God is really not a gender. Point is, I woke up right after this person said to the uncle, you know what, I can't do this. I can't do this. They stood up and they're about to leave, and they looked at me and they said, thank you. And we hugged, and I said, I'm so proud of you. This is the most beautiful act of love I've ever seen in my life. This is love. This is love. taking a stance for something you believe in and ending your own pain and suffering. This is love. And I hugged them and I said, this is so beautiful. And then I woke up and I heard that Christ did not come to bring peace, but to bring a sword, meaning a sword of division, a sword in these families. The great exodus is here, honey, whether you like it or not. People are leaving religion. Divorce is on the upswing. I'm telling you, people are leaving jobs where they get paid pennies. After, I would say, 2019, 2020, people are just leaving. They have to, right? They have to leave these things because, well, they know better, they see better, they have to do better, right? If you see that somebody is not accepting you fully, wholly for who you are, then you're leaving. You're leaving, okay? And that is what Christ consciousness would want you to do. That's why ye are gods. You are the Christ. You are the Christ. So, pain and suffering exists because we think it exists, because we create it as God. We create it as God so we can eliminate it as God. But you first have to know that ye are gods. Otherwise, it's always something external that's going to be punishing us. And again, the reason why I believe some people get karma and others don't is because some know they're God and most don't. If there have been like really, really negative people in your reality, my assumption as a coach, as a reader, is that when good people leave bad people get it through their thick skull that they're toxic as hell, and they go through karma because at a soul level they believe that they deserve that. But only until they don't. Only until they wake up one day. Only until they go to Christ within themselves and realize that they are God. This is why sometimes unconditional love, the first time they'll ever see unconditional love, the first time that uncle will ever see unconditional love is when this beautiful soul gets up from the fucking table and walks out. Unconditional love sometimes walks away. That is the first and only time that narcissist has ever seen unconditional love. So, that narc will probably be going through karma. In my reality, that's how I want to believe it exists. I do not believe it exists for good people, and I do not believe as God, in my reality, that I get bad karma. I definitely do not. I get everything good in my life now. I've already suffered through a whole bunch of shit karma because I believed it existed. I believed that evil eye was real and could come at me. I believed that evil people with evil intentions could hurt me, could harm me. No, bitch. Nobody can do anything to me anymore. And I also believed that what I would do would somehow issue and accrue karma, that the universe wanted to punish me for something. The fuck? Why would the universe punish me for anything? I am God's child. Doesn't even make sense. So I have learned a lot about karma, and I've learned a lot about how to, well, stop believing in that shit. I don't believe in it anymore. I don't believe that I accrue karma. Bad karma. I tell myself every day, like, I'm getting better and better karma. I've lived 34 years of my life experiencing so much suffering and pain that you do get to a point as a soul where you feel you've paid off enough karma. Because up to this point, I did believe in it. Up to this point, I did believe that I was paying off karmic debt. And purifying my soul as a soul, purifying myself. So now that I know that I am God and I stand in that firmly and I believe that I am God in my reality, that means that I no longer would want to suffer. Why do I want to suffer if I'm God? Doesn't make sense. I don't want to be in pain anymore. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I self-loathe. Sometimes I self-sabotage. Sometimes I eat a cheeseburger and way too many Oreos. Sometimes I do stupid shit and then I pay the consequences for it. It's natural consequences though. It's like it's a tummy ache or I gain 5 pounds. It's a natural consequence of events. It's not that, oh, the universe just punished me and I hate God. Like, fuck you, I can't believe it. It's water retention, bitch. So there is a lot to be said for negative karma, but only if you believe that that will touch you. Don't believe it'll touch you, and it won't. Don't believe evil eye can touch you, and it won't. Jealousy of other people no longer can affect me, and for the longest time it did. I wouldn't even wear black because I had heard, well, I knew it to be true because in my reality it was true, and this is another thing that I blew smoke up people's ass, and I really need to like get reprimanded for this by my own self. I need to sit my own self down and be like, wow, as a coach, you did some shady shit, Jenna. Here it is, guys. Here's my repentance. I used to even believe that black was the lowest vibrational color, and in clothing and wearing it would mean that you attract like a lot of dark energies. Now, technically, that is a limiting belief. It's just my assumption. I, for the longest time, believed it was true because I heard it. And so I perpetuated that truth and I said it out loud and said it out loud. So technically, I don't know how many people I even impacted with that. But I used to like not even wear black, which is like my favorite color. I love wearing my black shirts. And so I didn't change my assumption of it and saying like, no, actually, this is my lucky shirt. And if I wear this shirt, I receive so much good karma in a day. It's crazy. Like, it's an assumption. It can be changed. All assumptions can be changed. Every single thing that we've ever put up here, it can be rewired if you want it to be. So I really apologize to hurting anybody with that. I actually hurt people a lot as a coach. As a spiritual leader, I fucked up a lot of people, I think. And I am so sorry, truly, guys. I've only been just learning as I go too, you know? And I would like to think that you guys would have compassion, empathy, you know? I mean, I'm human. We're all going to make mistakes, but I'm going to learn from them because I don't want to harm anyone. I don't want anyone hurt by me ever, literally ever. So that's why I don't go out here being like, well, see, you ate a cheeseburger and you deserve karma because God would rather you be vegan. First of all, bullshit. Second of all, that'd be a lie because I didn't hear it from the Holy Spirit. Period. Okay? Just because even if I thought it and thought that we should all be sustaining ourselves on rabbit food, for me to go preach that to somebody else who might not have that limiting belief, maybe their body does better with iron and red meat and shit. That would be like an atrocity. Okay, really. That would be me messing up somebody's mind. So I don't want to do that. I just want to say, like, if you want to be a vegan, be a vegan. If you want to eat a cheeseburger. Like, do whatever you're going to do, honey, because you are fucking free and you are God. So do what the fuck you're going to do. If your body does better on veganism, be vegan, okay? But, like, don't even sit here listening to any gurus, any spiritual healers, mystics, shamans, bullshit. I wouldn't if they're preaching bullshit. And I'm not saying shamans and healers are bullshit or coaches. I'm saying the ones that are limiting you in what you can believe are bullshit. And yes, I am even calling myself, my former self, bullshit. Bullshit. Completely irresponsible because I didn't know what the guy was talking about when I was blowing smoke up your ass. I was literally not sure and I was still speaking out of my ass. So, because technically I believed in karma for doing that, my soul knew that it wasn't time for me to really be making a splash in the universe because Lord knows I needed to sit my ass down and shut up for 5 minutes. So my channel stayed very small. I didn't get a lot of attention, a lot of notoriety. I didn't want it. I didn't feel confident yet in my gifts and abilities as a psychic, as a healer, and as a coach. So that's why I kept everything small and pretty quiet. I didn't want a lot of attention on me yet. But now that I feel more comfortable in myself and what I preach and what I teach, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with like what I do now because I know that one, I'm human and I'm gonna learn from my mistakes. My compass, my north node, my north star, is my higher self. And my higher self will be like, Jenna, sit your ass down and shut up for 5 minutes because you're talking out of your ass and you're leading people astray. You need to sit down and handle it. The Holy Spirit within me will call my ass out, right? And so because I believe that now, I'm not as scared to preach or teach or talk about this stuff anymore. Not anymore. And so I will do so boldly. But yeah, you're God, honey. You're God. Do what you're going to do. Do whatever you're going to do. But there are a lot of people that don't know that they are gods. So they don't know that they're creator of their own reality. So they're still giving their power to an external 3D source. And in doing so, fucking up their life. Okay? Because they don't understand yet that there's no guy in the sky with a white beard saying, you're going to hell, you're going to hell, you're going to... It's us doing it to ourselves. So I don't believe in bad karma for myself anymore at all. In fact, I affirm that I only receive good karma. I only receive good. I only receive good all the time. Only my good thoughts manifest. Only good things happen to me. Period. And I'm firmly believing this. This has become an assumption of mine now. So because I live in that, there has to be a level of accountability too, because I don't want to just go running through the universe like I'm Godzilla, you know. I also want to be held accountable and like not hurt people, because that's just not what I want to do. I just don't want to hurt people just because I could and still say something like, oh yeah, well it's whatever, it's like it's whatever. I don't believe in karma. I'm fine. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be a tyrant. I don't want to be a cult leader. And I definitely do not want to hurt souls. So I will sit my ass down for 5 minutes and shut the fuck up. If I'm corrected on something, I will correct myself. Then, after I'm done in meditation, I will throw some cards and correct your ass as well, and we will all ascend together, okay? But I just need you to know that while I believe in karma for those who are not understanding that they are God, that's because they assume that they have karma because they live in guilt, they live in shame, they're living in a low vibrational energy. So they believe that they are worthy of that pain and that suffering. That's why I snip, cut cords, and I leave them alone, because I don't want to suffer with them. Why? I'm God. Why would I want God to suffer? I love God. I love the divine. Why would I want to suffer? Why would I want the divine that watches me 24/7? Why would I want God to suffer too? Like, watch me in pain? Why? That's no different than me, like, if I were to manifest a husband, making him watch me be in pain, like, that would hurt him. He'd hate seeing that. And so God would hate seeing that, and so I should hate seeing that. And if I hate seeing suffering, then I'm gonna fucking walk away. And so in this dream last night, this person sitting next to me agreed. They were like, this is unconditional love for me to love myself and say, you don't understand my preferences, uncle. I'm going to leave. And it was like that. It was just the great divide. That's all it was. That's all it was. The great divide is here, but that's because you choose love, and you might have to be the first in your family to walk away. So again, karma is not real, in my opinion. It's only real to those who say it's real. And I don't have any friends or family. I don't even have a pet. So for me, nobody really in my reality thinks karma is real, because I'm the only one in my reality, and nobody thinks karma is real, so nobody really actually gets bad karma in my reality. But if I have a coaching client and that person's being harassed and stalked and whatever, in their mind, their assumption is that that person is going to pay consequences for what they're doing, because I do believe that I manifest people who believe in justice. I believe in a fair and just universe. I do believe that that though we suffer, we will have a lot of pleasure one day. A lot of pain, a lot of pleasure. So that's a controversial topic, because some people are like, wow, that's so stupid. I can't believe you'd think that the universe is fair. That's so ignorant. There's war and famine and whatever. But I do believe that everything in our soul, like if it's not this lifetime, it'll be another lifetime, and that, yeah, you will be experiencing pleasure. You will have nirvana. Every soul gets to that point. Every soul gets back to heaven. Every soul goes back to where it originally started. Every soul. What is God's? It's always going to be God's. Okay? Whatever we are made of, whatever the substance is of us, is going to go back to source. It goes back to where it came from, right? So yeah, I do believe that we're here for lessons. We're here to learn things as a soul, and then we'll go back where we came from, and then probably come back and try it again. I don't know. It depends on if you want to or not. Point is, karma, no, I don't believe in it. Not for me. And not for the people that I love. Not for people, the clients that I love, that I see are put in work. Especially, and this is another thing, when people come out of my live streams and they're writing in the comment section like, oh, I'm so excited. I just manifested my soulmate. We're having so much fun. He's so beautiful. We're going on a date next week. I'm so excited. With my eyeballs and my speech, when I read it out loud, I am telling the universe, send that person more of that. Because I am powerful, and what I say goes in my reality. So if a client or a viewer is coming in and they're saying something like, I'm so excited, I'm so happy, Jenna, like, thank you, life is so good, I'm going to keep perpetuating that truth for them, because that is what they assume. That is what they assume they deserve. Now, the trolls, the haters that come in and they start talking about like, oh, I don't get this, and this is stupid, and I think you're dumb, and I think, okay, go get your karma. Because you don't realize yet that you are God. If you knew that you were God, and you knew that we were all one, and we were all one consciousness, you wouldn't be fucking talking to people like that. Okay? So because I say it, I see it, and I speak it out loud, you are going to get more of that in my reality. And because I don't want to watch suffering, I will kick your ass out. I will boot you so fast, it'd make your head spin. You're not going to sit on my live streams talking that shit, because I will give you that shit as a manifester, okay? And the universe will agree with me, because that's what you're saying. The universe is a yes man. Anything you say, anything you think, anything, it doesn't matter. The universe is like, sure, yeah, no problem. You think you're impoverished? Yes, here you go, more poverty. You think you're a millionaire? Here you go, more millions. It is up to you. And so these people that sit on my streams and they just sit there talking a whole bunch of shit, bro, I don't need to sit there looking at that. I've got better things to do, like convince people that they are God. You're never gonna learn. You're not gonna take your head out of your ass anytime soon. I don't care. I'm not about to manifest like your shit reality for you, because I have better things to do. Like, I really want to give somebody today a pony in my mind and millions of dollars, because that's what they believe they deserve. I'm sick and tired of telling low vibrational people that what they deserve is what they're writing in the comment section. Or my friends or family, you know, always coming to me, oh, it's just so shit. I'm in traffic all the time, and I got a flat tire and this and this. Me as God, I have to tell them, you're right. Yeah, you're right. And I don't care to change it. I don't care to sit here and change this reality for you, because I just don't. Sometimes I do want to change for some people. If I feel like I really am destined to be with somebody, or like I have a soulmate in my life, somebody that's really, really close to me, I will manifest for them really good things. But I don't do that for everybody. That's why I don't have any family or friends. I don't have time in a day to alter and revise your story, because you don't know how to do it for yourself. So I will just instead leave your ass and then go be God on my own, getting a really great life. And then anybody who wants to be in my circle, which is always a winner circle, by the way, will be blessed just like me. They will have protection. They will have divine providence, okay? Because I love them. And I, as a manifestation coach, as a powerful manifester, I want to tell them in my head how amazing it is. They just got a pony and $1 million. Okay? Same abilities, same gift. I was always able to manifest things for people. Anytime someone came to me with that bullshit, oh, I got a flat tire though, and then my boss did this today. Okay, yes. Every time I'd have to be like, oh wow, isn't that some shit, huh? Yeah. Man, yeah. Oh, I wish it were better, but wow, yeah, that sucks. I have to say yes. I work for the universe. I have to say yes. The universe is a yes man. That means I'm a yes man. If you keep coming on my channel talking some bullshit about your life, and I read that comment, I am going to blast it out loud for about 20 people to agree with me that your reality is shit. Guess where you're going, honey? To a real shit reality. So watch yourself in my live streams. Better yet, don't show up there at all. Stop fucking showing up, because I do not care anymore about your reality. Your reality is shit. Okay? And when you comment really nasty, negative things as a troll that you are, who lives under a bridge, I will repeat it out loud, and then 20 people who are watching, who are very powerful, by the way, we will all see it and be like, you know what? Yeah, troll alert 743. Yeah, he says he deserves a flat tire. Let's give it to him, guys. Because we all know we're the shit in there. We all know we are powerful manifestors in there, okay? And some of us are witch bitches. So you might want to really stop coming out of my live streams, especially you got that negative energy, honey. You got that negative. You need to figure it out, okay? Go sit down in a corner somewhere in Tibet with a shaved head for about 8 to 10 years, and then realize that you're a god. And when you realize you are God, you will stop hurting yourself, okay? But again, I do not believe in karma for me. And I don't believe in bad karma for my clients. Those who I love. I will do anything to get you the reality that you want. But I'm not doing that shit for free. 2, I'm not going to do it for 8 billion people. I'm going to do it for those that love me enough to book with me or stay in my friend group, because you're contributing somehow to my life, right? So I will easily turn things around for those I love. But right now, those I love is just me and a fruit fly and my clients. So, and my viewers. So those I love. I will continue doing that. But again, I'm not doing it for just every troll on the internet. When you show up on my live stream and you're talking that ish, I'm going to repeat it right back to the universe that you get exactly what you got coming to you, honey, which don't look good. It looks real bad. It looks real bad. Dare I say karma. It kind of looks like karma to me. It looks like a shit reality. It looks like hell, in my opinion. It looks like a lower vibrational reality than mine, which I would say is hell. So don't show up on my live streams talking a whole bunch of shit in front of 20, 30 really powerful people who can send your ass to the reality that you should probably be booted to, okay? So, Judgment Day is here. What are we judging? We're judging good and evil. In ourselves, in people, in establishments, in groups, in religion, in corporations, in governments. We are judging good and evil in everything and everyone. We will know them by their fruits. What are they speaking? Are they speaking death over themselves? You are going to start affirming, like you have to see that is where they are judged. You're like, wow, okay, so that's a shit reality. I don't want to be a part of it. Goodbye, and you're going to leave. You're going to leave my life. I'm just walking away. Bye. So, anyway, long story short, I'm over it. I'm over the trolls. Like, whatever. I guess show up if you want to, but just know that when I read your comment, man, and it's like nothing but negativity, just, I'm gonna call your ass out. Like, I don't want to have to. I just really would instead prefer no one show up that doesn't want unicorns and, you know, like a magical koi pond and an eagle retreat, an eagle reserve, and just like really awesome things for the new earth. Like, if you don't want that, please don't show up. Because I will boot your ass to hell so fast. In my reality, you will get kicked the fuck out of my kingdom, all right? Because I got a kingdom I'm building. I got an empire I'm building. And your ass is grass. I will whoop, pop you right out of it. Okay? I'm glad we agree. Anyway, I just wanted to make a quick announcement. I feel, wow, a lot more energized than I did 30 minutes ago. Man, I was tired. Those readings anymore. That's another thing. Oh my God, look at this tennis. That was me while napping, like dead to the world. That was literally me today. That was literally me during the nap. Like, oh my God. That was me. Oh my God, devil. Look, because I'm telling you, in those live streams, there are so many negative energies that come at me while I'm doing my readings. But I'm gonna start assuming that I'm safe. I am safe. I do get bombarded with energy still. It's my assumption that I can. So until I fix that, I'm still going to be affected by some low vibrational energies. And when that happens, my ass will be sleeping for hours on end after the fact. So I do enjoy my live streams. I actually really like them. I really want to do more lives. I think they're fun. I just think the trolls should go back to Trollville under a bridge somewhere. And everyone else, call me. Because I don't really know what else to say. I don't want to stop. I think it's really fun. I think we have a great time over there. So anyone who has an issue with anything I've said, cool. Enjoy. Hope you have a good day. Bye, guys.